Welcome, my friends, for this interview. We have Sumit Motwani from Rajkot, who's a leading share broker, and how financial services have been helping other clients to get into the system of saving and multiplication of wealth. We are very lucky to have Sumit along with us. Welcome, Sumit, for this program.
Thank you, Amit.
So, Sumit,
It's a pleasure to be here.
tell something about yourself to the entire community.
Hi, my name is Sumit Motwani, and I am a certified financial planner. As Mr. Amit introduced me as a stockbroker, it is the pronoun that I like to give to myself in earlier times. Now I like to be called as a certified financial planner because that is the way ahead that I see. Stockbroking and financial planning do go hand in hand, and that is what it is like a next level to the stockbroking, and that is what I am looking for, and that is why I have been collaborated with Amit ji also.
Fantastic. So, what do you practically see the vision? What made you to practically join this community of online insurance sales model and digital level for financial services?
You see, the world has been changing very dynamically and very fast. Actually, if you talk about any online services that are in current market scenario available to the local public, it was not available 3 or 5 years back. Okay, so the fast the dimension is changing. It is our responsibility to be on that platform to serve better, to serve more, and to help others. So this is what made me think to come online, and whosoever whichever industry is going is because of the digital marketing and online platform only. So if you or me wants to grow, this is the way ahead. There is no other option.
And what made you to think about entering into stockbroking and certified financial planning?
uh, Actually, these both are very two different journeys for me. Entering into stock market was a impulsive decision. It was one of the decisions that I took because my father was a core trader, hardcore trader since 2005. My father was involved in trading, day trading and swing trading and everything. And because he was not as much as literate in the financial market as one should be to enter the stock market, he wasted a lot of money. एंड ही यूज टू टेल मी वन थिंग कि बेटा अगर दारू पीना है, ठीक है, तो दारू पीने के लिए जाना नहीं चाहिए, अपना बार खुद का होना चाहिए. सो दिस मेड अस thinking of taking a stock broking, because when he used to share me the incidents about the his stock broker, like where he used to do the trading, he used to tell कि आज बेटा मैंने 3,000 का तो खाली ब्रोकरेज दिया है स्टॉक ब्रोकर को, तो इससे बेटर है कि तू ही एक एजेंसी ले ले, तो अपने घर में ही पैसे, मैं कमाऊं या ना कमाऊं, तू तो कमाएगा. This was his thought process, and that was the time in 2016-17 which made us think to get into the industry. But once I entered in the industry, very soon I realized that money wasted is money wasted, no matter who wastes. My father wastes, I do that, it is a waste. Whenever the money is wasted, it is wasted. Very soon, by the 2018, I realized that day trading is a professional job. Okay, even I was a stockbroker, I used to trade in my accounts. I used to help my clients to trade, but it is a business. It is a serious business where you need a discipline. So that made me think about the financial planning in the second stage of my life. So this is how I started my stockbroking. And since 2018, once I realized that day trading is a professional job, you cannot do it as a side hustle, as most of the influencer on the market uh, say that you should have a second income, you should start investing, you should start option trading as a second investment. Sorry, second income. It is all rubbish. You cannot do that if you are not professional enough. If you don't devote your 10 to 12 hours of time to the day trading, even if the market is on for 6 hours, you should be at least investing 4 to 5 hours for the research. So if you are not doing it is on a professional level, you should hire someone as your financial advisor and take advice for your entire comprehensive financial planning. Because to generate the second income, it is not possible. You Let me give you one example. Okay, I am a graduate. Okay, once I graduate, I go to a specific company for a job, and once I get a job, how much package will I start earning? Depending on, normally on an average in India, 25 to 30,000 is the first starting salary. In cases like cities like ours in Rajkot, which is a tier 2 city, earning 25 30,000 is a good first starting salary. So even after completing 15 years of education, if you are getting only 15, 20, 25,000, how can one expect to earn profit from intraday 30,000, 50,000 from the day one? It is not possible. It is not logical. So if you are not professional enough, if you are not learned, if you are not studied everything in the for 2 to 3 years, it is very difficult to do that. So what you should be doing is you should be focusing on your job. You should practice to earn more and then invest more. And how do you invest it? You should be definitely asking a certified financial planner how to make a portfolio. So these kinds of thinking that made me think, and then I started my journey towards studying for certified financial planning. I am a certified financial planner. It is a degree accredited by the USA Board of Financial Standards. So from since 2021 I am practicing as a certified financial planner as well.
So actually speaking, when it comes to positioning yourself, so in a city like Rajkot, how many certified financial planners would be there? And what made you to think about going for a certified financial planner? Because way back 2018 to this particular stage, there has been some thought process that actually inclined that no, I should be this. So what made you to do this qualification?
Very frankly, there are 8 or 10 certified financial planners in the Rajkot. Being a small city, you still there are people who can call them certified financial planner, and with due respect, they are not practicing in that field. Okay, out of 10 certified financial planner, only 1 or 2 people I look up to is they are like role models to me. One of them is Mr. Sandeep Gandhi, who is practicing in this field like since 2020, since 1984. He's actually in the business since 1984. That was before my age, before my birth even. He's a certified financial planner. His firm name is Mega FinServ. Apart from that, there are few certified financial planners who are just working as a normal natural distributors. They are not giving any value addition to their customers. But since there is very small market, okay, uh, let me put things into perspective like this. Leave aside Rajkot, okay, in whole India there are no more than 30,000 certified financial planners. There are people who are called SEBI registered investment advisor, but that is something which is very I don't want to downgrade any accreditation, but it is very just a threshold to give advice. Like all the advisory people, like those who call and give you tips for the stock market trading, they are SEBI registered investment advisors. I am talking about someone who has an entire comprehensive knowledge about the financial portfolio, a certified financial planner. They are not more than 30,000 in whole India, where you can say there are 90 around 90 crore people who have a valid PAN card and they are eligible to invest. Okay, for 90 crore people, there are only 30,000 people who can make them satisfied in their life in the front of financial area. So there is a lot of scope. There is nothing like red ocean in our community. Everything is blue ocean. What is blue ocean? If you have some knowledge, like you are good in insurance, you are good in digital marketing, I can collaborate with you and I can use your expertise in my business. Similarly, you can use my expertise in your business and we both can grow together. That is blue ocean strategy. There is nothing called as red ocean where I have to compete with you and you have to compete with me. So to position myself, I look at like this. Even if in Rajkot there are not people who are willing to pay as a fee for, like, if you want to file your returns, you'll go to a CA and you'll pay the fees. Okay, let me give you one example. If Government of India decides tomorrow, Government of India has a whole database of chartered accountants, right? So
Correct.
if tomorrow Government of India gives an option to a chartered accountant that whosoever, whichever chartered account will get us more tax from the clients, okay, they will felicitate him and they will pay extra incentive to that CA. What do you think will chartered accountant do? For whom will he think? For the client or for the Government of India? What do you think?
For himself.
For himself, right? He will work for Government of India now. Today, what is happening? Since you are the one who is paying to the chartered accountant, he's working his ass off to save your taxes. Same thing will happen to us. Right now, we have to forcefully we have to work as an agent for the insurance company, for the stock broking company. and we have to earn commissions because you as a customer are not willing to pay the fees for our work. So what I think is there is a lot of scope. There is a very intelligent, very financially sound people who understand the need of a certified financial planner, to whom I can directly touch on the internet. With your help, I can grow on my digital media as well.
So, in
So
fact,
I
you
am looking.
started also something doing on the digital side. So, what are the initiatives that you have taken to give awareness to the people?
What I am doing right now is I am conducting weekly webinars. Like yesterday only, I had a webinar. Mostly, I do it in my native language in Gujarati, and yesterday's webinar was SIP no Hahakar. Okay, now everybody is talking about SIP, but you will be very surprised to know people ask me like this: Sumit, bhai, should I start the SIP or should I invest in mutual fund? What should I do? So this is the level of awareness. The Mutual Funds of India (MFI) has done a lot of work on the TV to promote mutual fund. Sahi hai, okay. Everybody is saying mutual fund is sahi hai, but the real public who is investing in mutual fund doesn't even know that they are investing in mutual fund. Sumit bhai SIP करा है कि mutual fund में invest करा है, right? So this is the point. So everybody is aware about the SIP. So yesterday only, even in fact, I have uploaded my recording also for the webinar. If you wish and if you understand Gujarati, you can definitely check it out. SIP no Hahakar, what does it mean is uh, boom of SIP. Actually, what I'm trying to address there is boom of SIP, but I want people to understand that SIP can be done in all the asset classes, whether it be real estate, whether it be mutual funds, everything. So I've touched base the SIP way of investing and various asset classes. So what I'm trying is, yesterday it was a webinar on SIP. Day before, last week I did it on term plan. So I'm touching every product in the industry which is suitable and which is required for an investor, and they can get connected to me from there, and they can take some value addition in their life, and it
Correct.
is
So, that's a
absolutely free.
great value addition initiative that you have started as a customer awareness program. And are you getting just the existing prospects or you're getting your new prospects also from there?
No, I am getting new prospects. I have a system since 2017. Okay, I am working as a channel partner sub broker with Angel One, and since 2017, I am maintaining a WhatsApp group for general market knowledge. Okay, so even if you also want to join my WhatsApp community or WhatsApp group, I can add you, and from there, I regularly get references for the share market updates, and I put all the information regarding to IPO, share market updates,
So,
and
for all the people
investment.
who are just watching this, the link will be there available in the description, and you can click down to that particular group and join with Sumit so that you can also get updated whereas the new market updations are concerned. Yes, Sumit.
Yeah. So once you are over there, you are regularly in touch with me. You are directly in touch with me in the WhatsApp. The things that I post in the group, if you don't understand or if you want more clarity, you can call me at any given point of time. So what I do, I bring people to my WhatsApp community, and I regularly give them a free advice, free information as much as it is possible for me to give. And then I ask them to open a Demat account with me if they are satisfied with my services, and from there people get connected with me, and from there only they are getting my webinar ideas and webinar initiatives. So from there are people who are not still connected with me for Demat account. They are only doing mutual funds, some are doing insurance. So everything is happening over there.
And totally, how many customer base you are been working right now with?
Currently I'm handling 2500 Demat accounts. Mutual funds and insurance are separate. In, you can say, with 2500 Demat account, it is easily 1500 to 1800 families, because one family there is chances of 3 to 4 Demat accounts. No? So I currently have around 10 lakh rupees of SIP book, mutual fund insurance SIP book, and in life insurance I'm handling around 30 lakhs of portfolio.
Lovely. And how have you been able to manage with these many clients? When you started at that point of time, the objective was only your family, and then slowly and
Yes,
steadily you started building up, and today you have 2,500 clients in the matter of how many years?
5 to 6 years.
So, what did you do so much so that you are in a position to attract about more than 1,800 families and 2,500 demat accounts?
Yes, this is actually a very good question. Actually, I would say that initially when I started, it was only like, beta, tu धंधा कर, घर का घर का ही खाएंगे, घर का ही बनाएंगे. So with that point of that point of time, it was very difficult for me to understand the need of a team. But once I crossed 300 to 400 Demat account, soon I realized that this is not a place
No,
where
first let me understand how did you acquire first 300 customers? Because the basic challenge for everyone is how do I get my prospects? How do I get my first few customers? So how did you practically manage your first 300?
it was the most challenging time. Okay, I will give you one background over there. What happened is, since my father was a hardcore trader, everybody in the family had a point of view that share market is not a good place to be in. So since day one, I would like to add one more thing. My father also tried to, when I was in college, okay, he also took a sub brokership for ICICI Securities, and he failed at that business because he himself was a trader and he wanted to do only trading. He was not very keen on acquiring new customers. So he already had a lesson of how to fail in this business. So first, from day first, he gave me that advice that these are the things. I don't know how to do this business, but I know how to not do these things
How
in
to
your business.
safeguard yourself?
Yeah, yes. So from day one, and second best thing happened is, from what most people do in our business, stockbroking or insurance. Whenever they take an agency, they first go to their family members, Mama, Masi, Chacha, Chachi. From day one, I knew, since my father was not very well known in this field, I will not get their Demat account. That was clear. So from day one, I used to go to the people who didn't know our family. So from day one, I was in the market, and I slowly and steadily, because I was good in computers, I had a little bit knowledge, I could connect with the people. I got slowly and steadily, I got the accounts, I gave them services, they liked my services. And I observed other brokers as well. What they were not doing, I implemented those strategies. Like, I'll give
Like
you one example. In 2017, there was an IPO of BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange. Okay. And it was very Bombay Stock Exchange and Demat. These two were the main IPOs in 2017, March and January, February, like that. In those times, if you had a Demat account, existing Demat account with your previous brokers, at that time people were filling forms. Okay, so what you had to do is, you had to go to a sub broker's office. You used to take a form, you used to fill it out, and then you used to go back to your sub broker, and then you would submit that form. This is what the customer was doing. So what I thought, since I was new and I did not have that much work, okay, so I asked my clients to, just stay at their place, and I used to go to their home. I used to fill out the entire form. I used to go to the bank for them, and like this, I used to, for first 3 to 400 customers, I was giving this service without any break. Even if there was IPOs 2, 3, 5 in a week, I used to do for everyone this. So like this, you have to identify what your existing competitor is doing, and you can just provide a better service. Because even if you buy Infosys from your existing sub broker, and if you buy same Infosys from my terminal, it will be the same thing. There is no value addition. Where I can give you the value addition is the service, the feel good factor that I can provide to you. So for first 3 to 400 customers, me or my father used to go to their homes, collect their IPO forms, collect their documents for new account, and like that, we got good reference, we got referred for good services, and slowly and steadily we build the client base.
fantastic. So the takeaway that I want each and every participant is to understand is what we see is the rosy picture of 2,500 customer, but we forget to see what is the baseline work which is done to get to that particular place where Sumit is today. And acquiring the first 300 customers is actually the task for everyone, because if you are going only to the known people, you will perform for some while. After that, again, the market is vanished. It's like a plain canvas, and you don't know what to do at that point of time. If you are giving better service as compared to that others who are there available, you definitely ought to get better results. Great, Sweet. What next? How did you go then next from there to acquiring more customers?
Um, since, as I told you, I used to give home delivery service kind of thing. So once my customer base crossed 300, 400, okay, it was nearly impossible for a single person to do the same thing. So generally, what other people would do, they would start asking clients to now come, because there are 300 customers already there. A regular cash flow is there set up. So if I already had a chance, I could easily say to my old customers that now we are not providing this service. But my father, as I told you, he was a great businessman. I learned everything that I know about the business is from him. Okay. He said that if you are, if you are bored of something, and if you don't like do something, you do one thing, you hire a person to do that task. Okay. Don't stop your services. Don't downgrade your services. Just keep a staff for that kind of thing, and you continue your job. Okay. So from there, I started hiring slowly and steadily. I started hiring a office boy, okay, who could go to the my client's home and collect everything, and whatever running tasks he could do it properly. Then I hired one dealer who could. Now, since I was in the business for more than 1 or 2 years, I was very bored of sitting in front of screen whole day, because morning 9 o'clock, and that at that time I was very active in MCX also, gold, silver, and the MCX market used to go till night 12 o'clock. So from morning 9 to night 12, I used to get very fed up. So then, secondly, I started hiring people who could sit on the computer and can take the trades, take the orders. And slowly and steadily, I kept only sales and customer interaction with me, and rest all was delegated to my team. Today, I have a team of 6 people and one office boy. So total, there are 7 people working in my office, and we are conducting the operations. Actually, it is more difficult today than it used to be in earlier days. With only 300 customers, it was very easy to handle everything. Now I have staff of 7, and customer base is already 2,500. Now I'm getting another kind of challenges, very very awkward challenges sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. So everybody remember one thing, when you want to grow and scale, what is the key takeaways? You need to have more number of people, more number of hands to support that. And of course, when you are growing, the challenges are going to be different. When you are starting, the challenging is different. When you are growing, the challenge will be different. When you are scaling, the challenges are altogether different. And when you are reaching at the top, so always remember, you are always getting paid to the level of the challenges you are ready to accept in this business.
Yes,
Not in this business, but in any business.
any business.
And I've been having a lot of interviews with a lot of senior people of great companies, and they tell, imagine the kind of income that you are earning, and imagine the kind of contribution you are doing to that role which is getting that kind of an income. So, for example, a peon is going to get paid as per a peon. So, if anybody over here, a viewer, if your income is 15, 20,000 rupees, I want you to look at what kind of value addition you are doing in your life and your client's life. When your income is 1.5 lakhs, think about the kind of value addition that you're doing in your client's life. The more number of clients and the more value addition is equal to the more profits. Lovely, Sumit. That's really great. Then, how are you managing the team right now? And what's your
Uh,
vision and the mission?
Currently, I am thinking at a level. I always I read one book, about network marketing, right? There is a
Yes.
network marketing craze going on right now. So one of my client came up to me for enrolling in one of the network marketing companies, and I enrolled with them. I did not work. Obviously, no one, it is very possible to work in a network marketing. But there, they gave me a set of books that they asked me that their process was very good. I would really ask people to join a network marketing just to learn how to do the business. I'm not promoting any network marketing products over here, but I want to ask my viewers to understand, if you want to learn how to do a business, and if you cannot hire a coach or consultant, it is the cheapest way to do this. They will teach you everything about the business, how it should be done on a larger scale. So from there, I got a recommendation of a book I regularly read. To keep myself updated, I read regularly. Recently, I ordered this one of the book. It is called Make Epic Money. It is written by Ankur Wariku. He's a very good financial influencer on the YouTube and everything. So I read a lot. So there I got a book. It is called Copycat Marketing 101. It is a very small book. It is a comic size book. If you read, you will understand the entirety of it. What that book taught me, that if you want to grow big, okay, just identify the king of that market. Like if I want to grow big in the digital marketing, I know Amit ji is doing very good job at that. Okay, so I'll get collaborated with Amit ji. I'll understand its whole process and I'll copy that process in my team. Okay, I'm not going to compete with Amit bhai. It is doing competition is waste of time. Where in a world there are 7 billion people, it is waste of time of doing competition. Just copy their processes, implement at your level, make a few improvisation based on your nature, and you can grow big. So what I got from that, I identified what I'm doing is something similar to ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank. That is what we are doing. We apart from fixed deposit and savings account, we are doing everything that ICICI Bank does. I offer them investment products, I offer them loans, I offer them stock broking services. So how ICICI Bank is working, so what they are doing is, from day one you are getting a relationship manager for that particular department. So
Correct.
what I did is, I hired 3 people as a relationship manager, and I have separated my 2,500 clients into 3 divisions. That these 800 clients will be handled with one relationship manager, another, like A, B, C. So now what I used to do single-handedly, now I have a team of 3 people who will support our customers on that particular personal level. Now there is one or two people who are working at the back office for new account opening, modification, all the other tasks that should not be given that much priority, as in it is important but it is not generating revenue. So for back office I have 2 people, for relationship manager I have 3 people, I have one person for dealing, doing the trades on the, like this I have set up my entire work, where if even if I'm not available, like last week I was not available. I was sadly my grandmother, there was a demise of my grandmother, I was not able to attend Monday to Thursday in the office, but surprisingly there was 0% of drop in my revenue. It was an eye opener for me
So
as well.
always there is one thing that is system works, people fail. When you have trained,
Exactly.
one good thing I would like to share here. I attended one of the training programs, and he very precisely said that is, don't train person, train the position. If you are able to
Exactly.
train the position in a right way, you're not afraid about how the things will work. Okay, because you have now prepared a system, and that's what the key learning. Into Prism Academy, we train insurance professionals to move from offline to online. At the same point of time, there are different levels of membership: silver, gold, and diamond. And ultimately, when the ultimate role is, how can you make systems for your growth rather than you working 24/7 for the system. Right, lovely. That's really great. So then, when you saw this particular progress, where do you see yourself now for coming future?
What I am planning right now is, Angel is anyway doing his way of business. Okay, what big companies are doing? They are opening their franchises. So my firm's name is SM Securities. I've kept my firm name as SM Securities. SM stands for Sumit Motwani. So what I'm planning in my near future is to cover the entire Gujarat. My core cities are Rajkot, Jamnagar, Ahmedabad, and Vadodara. These are the places where I can easily reach, and I know the nature of that public because I have lived in Vadodara for 7 years. For 2 to 3 years, I have an experience of Jamnagar. My spouse is from Jamnagar. Rajkot is my hometown, so I know the mentality is mostly the Saurashtra Gujarat mentality. So what I am planning, I have I have identified a structure how an office should run, like relationship manager, back office staff, sales executive, telecaller, and all kind of structure. I have identified it. So my next plan is, for in the next 5 years, I will open at least 4 new branches of my SM Securities in all these cities.
Lovely,
And
lovely.
and accordingly, what I have set a target of 1 lakh Demat accounts. Today, I'm handling 2,500 Demat accounts. It will scale up to 1 lakh in next 5 years. That is what I have taken as an objective for me.
Fantastic. So, in fact, those viewers who are here from Gujarat side, and if you would like to practically open a franchise, you should get in touch with Sumit.
We are available.
We are available. Absolutely. And this is the message to all those who are working small. This can be the vision, thinking not only to that limited market, but an unlimited market. At the same point of time, if you are somebody who's wanting to actually go for a stock market, your broking, you can definitely get, because you not only get SM Securities, but you get the systems and the processes. You don't have to waste your so much of time of reinventing. That is the benefit of actually having working in collaborations. Lovely.
And here I would like to, acknowledge your part also in this. I definitely recommended network marketing and cheaper way. But if you want to grow, okay, I'm talking this to the entire viewer community who are watching us and who wants to grow their business. Okay, if you are really interested in escalating your business, making it grand, okay, you definitely should consider connecting with Amit ji. I don't know if you want to take their membership or not, that is entirely on you, but at least you should once speak to him so that you can get a grand picture what can happen in the future. I want to thank you for this. I was actually considering doing an MBA. I have not spoken this to you offline also. Okay, I was actually thinking of doing an MBA because I used to wonder what they are teaching it at the MBA, that people are getting directly 1 crore, 2 crore package once they are completing MBA. I used to wonder, but once I attended your sessions, okay, the things that you spoke about customer journey, okay, of targeting your niche, once I started thinking over it, that even before I connected with you in the September, like 3 4 4 months only we have been connected. Since then my thinking process has entirely changed. Whenever I am sitting with some other person who is involved in his own business, I am actually able to give value inputs in his business as well, just because of 2 or 3 principles that you taught me, thinking about customer journey. Like today, when I sit alone or when I talk to my team, I only speak about what is actually a customer is expecting of us and where we think they are lacking. Like, for example, I started one workflow. I'm sorry if I'm taking over your time, but actually, what I did is I made a video. Okay, I made a video where I am welcoming a customer in my SM Securities family. Today, when I'm handling 2,500 customers and my team is working, they are doing all the back office tasks. Okay, if you want to open a Demat account, you are not even actually meeting me. You are just providing documents and it is being handed over to the KYC team and they are doing the process. So there is no one-on-one touch with me. So what I have done is I have made a video. I'm welcoming the customers. Okay. And in the video, I'm actually talking to you. If you are opening my account, so I'm actually talking to you and I'm welcoming you and I'm telling you that what all can happen in Demat account, what all can happen in financial market, and who am I? I'm actually talking to you. And once his Demat account is opened, in the video also I'm saying that just wait for 1 or 2 days and my relationship manager that I have assigned for you will call you and will guide you further. And in 2 days when his account is getting activated, one of my relationship manager is calling him and giving him another video where I'm asking customer to invest 25,000 today and let us help him and add him the trading group where we can actually guide him. Today if you open an account, you don't know how to do the trading and everything. Okay, so in that video I'm asking him to add money, do the trades, fill the IPO, and ask for any questions if he has. Like that, I have made a customer journey. I have also planned for 7 days, 1 month, 6 months, so that even the customer has not seen me in person, he's always in the mood that I know this guy, and he's never, कभी वो शर्माएगा नहीं मुझे कॉल करने से. He'll just pick up their call, and when he speaks, he will be as warm as you and me are. Like, Sumit bhai, I saw your video. You said this, but I don't understand this thing. Please elaborate. Like this kind of relation, this all happened and it is actually thanks to you, because I did not even think on that part in my career as well. So thank you, Amit.
Thank you. And it's what we teach in our sessions, that is rising your customer from a cold customer to a hot customer. We always say there are 4 stages. Number one is the person who is having no idea of the problem. So problem unaware, solution unaware, to the stage of problem aware, solution aware, but waiting to take an action. So this is a 4-stage customer journey, which I teach in my courses. Once you are there in the entire group, you will be learning all these things. But I'm very happy, Sumit, because a lot of people learn. But when it comes to implementation, I've seen you have been a fast implementer always. So what
Thank
actually
you.
drives you? Don't you feel that if the project fails or rejected or anything that is kind of a negative zone that comes, pops in, or just procrastinate, ठीक है यार बाद में कर लेता हूँ. So how do you manage all these things?
सर मैंने बियर बार सिर्फ दारू पीने के लिए खोला था सर. I have never thought about failing because I have never seen success. What I am today is, even today itself, I feel like I have not made any success. I have never thought very far ahead. I know people are people. Okay. If I have been, let me share you one very, I didn't want to share this, but let me share you. At that time, I am talking about 2017 first quarter. I just took up an agency. At that time, my income, okay, solely depended on Angel One sub brokership. And for first 3 months, my uncle used to pay for my house. I did not have funds for my ration itself. Okay, I am very very thankful to that uncle. His name is Narayan Das, and he is actually a very good entrepreneur in his brand. He is doing White House food products. His brand is White House food products. Recently, they have dwelled into the oil. Which oil? Groundnut oil. They are manufacturing groundnut oil, spices, and everything. They are very stable and good earning people. For first 3 months, they paid my home rent and everything. Because they gave me money, I could survive the 3 months. And in any business, if you don't survive for 6 to 7 months, you tend to close that business. So for first 3 months, my total revenue was 10,000 rupees. For first 3 months, my total revenue was 10,000 rupees. And in fourth month, there was a clause in Angel One system. At that time, we used to take 531 rupees as an AMC charge, annual maintenance charge, which you used to pay in the next month. For first month, it was free. From second month, you used to pay that. And somehow the communication was not there with the customers. And suddenly all the customers had a debit of 531 rupees. All 30-40 customers that I hired for first 3 months, 10,000 rupees. In fourth month, when I took the revenue of 15,000, all customers were in debit of 500 rupees, and all the 15,000 that I earned were blocked by Angel One, and I could not take out the money. So I have come from that stage. Failing for me is not a new thing. Okay, I don't care where I am today or where I will be tomorrow. I know what worst can happen, and I know how to survive in that. But if you practice, there are more chances that you will success. If you don't practice, there is no chances of failing or success either ways, right? So trying and doing is the only way forward. If I do, I will pass. If I won't do, there won't make any difference. And one thing is that when I started this business, okay, brokerage revenue was this much. Okay, suddenly market changed, brokerage revenue came down here. Again, we started doing all the hard work. We all again reached here. So this is the life cycle, and this will happen. It is my own decision. I am responsible for my success and my failure. If I don't work, performance is secondary. If I don't take steps, no, and everything is waste of time.
Lovely. So the moral of the story is, if you're not implementing, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're actually dying.
Exactly.
You're actually dying. So the people, when you learn something and if you don't implement, so right now in this particular interview itself, you might have taken a lot of pointers. And in that pointer, you have two choices. One is to implement on immediate grounds, or you just listen a performer and you think about when your number will reach there. In fact, I would love to interview you while you are listening to this. Decide this particular portion today, that this is the date when I'm going to actually have an interview with Amit Bhai and practically get this process, so that I am being recognized at all the levels. Fantastic. So, Sumit, what is one last message that you would like to give to the entire community?
Only message is, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself in the sense, if you are someone who wants to get thin and wants to join the gym, just be true to yourself. Decide if you will go to gym or not. If you say yes, then go. If you know, then don't join. Just Stay true to yourself, decide what you want in your life, and just work on it. Path will open up easily. I never searched for Amit Kothari in my Facebook. I never searched for him. But once his ad showed up, I understood this is where I want to go and this is the guy who can help me. I just decided I want to join him. That's it. And I don't know where tomorrow it will reach. I will reach. I don't know. But I know I will walk the path. So this is only the message. Just do your bit and keep rest in the God's hand. We cannot, design anything for us.
Fantastic. Here, I recollect my guru, and he always used to say, when the disciple is ready, the guru appears. Universe actually blesses us from all the angles, from different ways, tries to knocks us with our different types of opportunities. But if we are present to that opportunity, we seize it. Otherwise, we just have our own opinions. And this is one of the most worst scenario. When we have our own opinions, remember, where are they coming from? They are coming from the past. And if the
Yes.
past has been scratched with some or the other experiences, that actually keeps on rolling for the rest of the life for those people who don't change that particular scratch into a smoother surface. So you have a choice option to play the role. Thank you so much, Sumit, for contributing so valuable information. And this is what the effort is all about for all the viewers. You have choices. Take right choices at the right time to grow ahead. Thank you so much and stay tuned, stay continued. Please write down in the comment box what are your key learnings and what are you going to implement from today. You will also have descriptions of, in the description, you will have the links of Sumit. You can practically get in touch with him in case of any kind of stock broking or CFP related any queries. You can get in touch with him. Thank you so much, Sumit, once again.
Thank you, Amiji, for providing me this platform to express myself. Never done this before, but I am sure this is the first, and we will do it more often.
Lovely. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.